Haki Review is back with another One Piece chapter. This time is for One Piece chapter 1128. Okay, titled RPG. Let's get into my favorite parts of this chapter and the most relevant parts for me. So for me it was kind of important at the beginning of the chapter, mainly because the Straw Hats were acting like One Piece YouTubers. That's so funny to me. Everyone was having their own theories. They're trying to figure out what is going on with them. Nami had even the theory about them being gigantified, which is in retrospect not that bad of a theory because she has seen Luffy going giant twice now, once in Egghead and once in Wano. So yeah, for her that made sense and I thought it was quite funny. So they're filling up like how they met each other. Zoro was hearing some loud noise. He ran towards that noise. He met up with Luffy and the cuckoo, and yeah, that's when they met. And then I don't know how they got to Nami and Usopp, but yeah, I guess they were trying to find some answers just like they're doing now. And my favorite dynamic in the beginning of the chapter was between Luffy and Usopp. Luffy's like, you could have taken on that cat lying thingy, right, Usopp? Right? We should be able to do that. A Yonko crew right now, okay? I have more than 3 billion berry bounties on my head, so we should be able to take on a giant lying cat. And Usopp was already like, I was already dead. I was already taken out when you guys came to. Oh my god. Nah, but he said like, I lost my cool. Yeah, Usopp, you lost your cool. Listen, Luffy has unbelievable faith in each and every Straw Hat equally, okay? He doesn't have that fear that is in Usopp's head. If Usopp gets beyond that fear, maybe he can be something great, okay? I'm saying maybe, okay? Usopp is one of my favorite characters because of the comedy, because of how he's portrayed to be. He's portrayed to be the human, like us in the story. That's Usopp, okay? Because I don't care, every single one of you, okay, that if they had lived in this world, they would be scared the F out, okay? Wherever, even in East Blue, you would have been scared. Something, I don't know, Shanks coming to the territory or something, I don't know, okay? But you would have been scared of something. All these guys with the swords and everything and the water. You gotta remember, not everyone can swim, so yeah. We're moving on from that, okay? Moving on from that hypothetical world. No, at first glance, they meet up with somebody and I was like, huh, something is a bit off. And they show this guy on the... it's kind of a motorcycle, but it's made of a bug. Like, what, bro? Oda is a genius when it comes to this creativity, okay? I don't see no other series having stuff like this, okay? It's so weird, but cool at the same time. So, and when I was reading it, yeah, okay, he's like, yeah, hello there, are you newcomers, blah, blah, blah. He was telling them about the cat. Okay, so the cat is some kind of a king in this hypothetical world. Like, what? And Luffy almost told them that we took care of that cat and we beat its ass before Nami shut him up. That was so funny, bro. That was so funny. But then I realized, I was like, wait, we're in Elbaf. This guy isn't a giant. He looks like definitely looks like a giant. I mean, the attire and outfit and the stuff and the helmet and whatever. It kind of is portrayed like a giant in the first panel we see him, but he's kind of the same size as the Straw Hat. So I was like, what? Aren't we in Elbaf? Like, what's going on here? And he starts telling them about this road and Nami immediately was like, please don't finish your sentence. Luffy's gone. He's gone. He's out of there. Directly into that road, facing the adventure, facing the danger. You shouldn't have said that, okay? She tells him, you shouldn't have said that final sentence, alright? Because now we're in trouble. Now we have to go with what the captain says. Of course, because it always have been like that, okay? If Luffy gets something into his head, it's done. Like that time he wanted to eat Yokozuna. Come on, you remember that? You remember Yokozuna the frog? He wanted to catch that frog and eat it, and everyone was like, "Ugh, that's disgusting, bro. What are you talking about?" Yeah, okay. Moving on. The old guy on the bug, he was like, what? Huh? What's going on with these guys? They're so weird. They were contemplating whether to go into the town, ask some people or something. Then this guy showed up. He tells them about this path that you're not supposed to go on. Of course, Luffy's gonna go there like this, and everybody's after him, and Nami is like, "Sorry, Gramps, we gotta see you later. Bye bye." And she's like, and yep, totally went out of there. So they start going off in this very long road. Luffy's running, of course, ahead of the other guys, and bam! It gets smashed into a mirror. So when Luffy ran through the mirror or stumbled into it, okay, it cracked up, and this hole became see-through, so you could see right through the mirror. Okay, it was like another world. Everything was bigger. It looks like a room. Okay, you have these giant books, you have this sewing machine, so you're like, what's going on here? And then you hear a voice, "Help me!" Of course it's Chopper. He's crying, the poor little Chopper. Okay, and Nami goes right through and hugs him, and she's like, "You owe me for this hug." I don't know if this translation is correct, by what? You're the one that hugged him. You're the one that hugged him. Why should he owe you for something? Nami's so weird. She wants to take advantage of everything just to get something in return. That's funny to me, okay? And you would think like Chopper would be the one to find them, but nah, I guess not. Yeah, because of his nose, but I guess not. I guess he was a little bit too scared of everything, especially when you see the self-proclaimed sun god later. Like, what on earth is that? The sun god, first of all, he looks, or I don't know if it's a he or a she or whatever, it looks massive, okay? In compared to the Straw Hats, it looks massive. Now, I know Elbaf giants and everything, but maybe it's a scaling issue. Like, it's hard to do in the manga, and it's kind of hard to do in the anime as well. I hope they tackle this situation better, because yeah, the scaling with the giants and everything, it has been kind of weird. Okay, it hasn't been like going through steady in the entire series. It has, sometimes the giants look smaller, sometimes the giants look a lot bigger than usual. So yeah, it's a scaling problem. I mean, it's kind of hard to do, so I understand, but here in this chapter, I mean, it looks like it's as big as oars. You know, oars from Thriller Bark? Yeah, it looks that big. I mean, even bigger maybe, and I don't know. And it's like, did this giant make this entire world? And did those town people, like, do they have an inkling about what is going on? Have they been living there the entire time? Like, that's what kind of was going into my head there, because it's kind of an artificial world. I mean, it's made of mirrors, because so you can't see. But when Luffy ran through the entire thing, okay, and it cracked up, that's what you could see what's going on behind the scenes. And this guy's like, "I'm not letting you, okay, go. I'm not letting you destroy my stuff. I'm not letting you destroy my temple. I'm gonna get you back," okay? So he's after them, and these giant creatures as well are helping him, the guardians. I didn't cover that. It wasn't, in my opinion, it wasn't that necessary. So this giant has these guardians that are helping him. As soon as Luffy hears about this thing where the people of this town are held captive in this, he immediately goes Gear 5. Immediately, without question, booming down pistol, boom, he fires at this. And it's not, like I said earlier, it's not about a power scaling thing. He's probably a lot stronger. He probably could have taken these creatures on without using Gear 5. But the idea of Gear 5, the warrior of liberation, he wants to free everybody. That's his kind of freedom. that's why he turned into Gear 5, because this is the total opposite of his freedom, you know? So then, and the guys, they're like, okay, this is kind of bad, we gotta get out of here. Usopp noticing that, so that's a feat. The sun god is back, okay? So when he's back, everybody, Luffy turns off Gear 5, and everybody's like, yeah, we gotta get out of here. So they quickly run out with Chopper, and they see the giant cat again. That's so weird. Like, they see the giant cat, boom, they smack it right on top of their face. Chopper is translating what the cat is saying. The cat is saying, you're gonna pay for this. No, I don't think they will pay. And they are on top of it, and the cat is running. Okay, so they're using it as horsepower. Okay, that basically what they're using it for. And yeah, this giant like creature, I don't know if he's a real giant though. I mean, it's a giant, because we don't know the gender of it, and it looks very, very like intimidating. And it's kind of, this is, I mean, with all the comedy shrouded in this, you kind of don't sense the darkness. But I mean it's kind of dark though, having this entire world, them not even knowing what's going on, not even knowing that there is an outside place. I would bet nobody of the townspeople have no idea about this. So yeah, and also the guys, the Straw Hats, perceive this giant to be huge. Okay, so that's weird, because a giant is huge. That's normal. Okay, it's a giant after all, but they say this giant is huge. That means it's kind of bigger than normal. So I mean, maybe I got that right. I don't know. We'll see. Not everything was solved. Definitely not everything. This still doesn't explain how this cat turned into a lion after they beat it up last chapter. I don't know. And there were a lot of inconsistencies with that last chapter. I hope Oda is feeling great. I hope the team is feeling good. But yeah, this is just my thoughts and opinions on what I thought was the most critical aspects of the chapter. If you like this, leave a like button, hit the subscribe. Tell us what you think about this in the comments below, and Haki Review out.